What is up, world? You are in tune to the Cowboys Global Cast here at the FFSN Network. Man, this is Cowboys versus Giants instant reaction, man. I'm going to be honest with you. Didn't expect this. I expected us to win the game. I called it, but I didn't expect us to do it in this sort of fashion, man. Really quick responses. Wanye Thomas, man. Wanye freaking Thomas. Hey man, you came out, you showed why you should be a member of this team. You definitely did your thug thizzle with the block field goal. The Giants were moving the ball pretty good, but the block field goal by the newly picked up Miami Dolphin that we got, I forgot that we had him on the squad, and Wanye blocked it. He picked it up. He took it to the house. Man, that's 7. So 2 of our offseason acquisitions made an immediate impact. Man, look, the hit was huge. Diggs, the hit that Diggs made on Saquon was huge. And, Deron Bland is money. He's always in the vicinity. He's a ball hawk. He's going to get it. He's going to take it to the house. That's going to happen. That's one of those things where, man, I mean, gosh, I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, like, this is wild. This is wild. Like, it was a great way to start. And, of course, we missed the field goal. But then Gilmore's interception. I was so happy to see Gilmore's interception, man. Let's just first say this, man. The Cowboys defense, if you play fantasy football, that you hit last night. You hit tonight. Last night, whenever you're hearing this, you hit. I'm telling you, you totally hit. 61 points. That's where it was at. 8 sacks. It could have been 9 or 10, but it was 8 sacks, right? They should have gave Micah that first one, but they didn't give it to him. They said he was already down. But I mean, anyway, somebody had to touch him. Micah touched him. That was a sack. Micah had 2 anyway. Then end up having, a game early. He left the game early. I'm glad. We pulling our guys early, man. But 8 sacks, bro. Like, I mean, honestly, if you expected this type of a route, a 40-0, a 40 burger, did you expect us to put a 40 burger and cheese up on these boys? I don't think anybody did. Daniel Jones was 15 for 28, 104, 2 interceptions, like the Dallas radio station, 104. But he had 2 interceptions, man. Dak Prescott, 13 to 24, 143, 2 tutties. But, I mean, when it comes down to it, no, he had 1 touchdown, didn't he? I think he had 1 touchdown. Yeah. And Tony Pollard, 14 for 70 yards, 2 touchdowns rushing. CeeDee Lamb, 4 receptions, 77 yards. I mean, honestly, bro, like, I'm really excited for what I saw. On the field, man, I mean, it's just, if I had to nitpick on something, man, if I had to nitpick, the nitpicking would go like this, well, first of all, let me discuss some of the good things. We got another rushing touchdown on the ground by Kevontae Turpin. I'm happy that we're getting him inside of the offense and we're giving him enough opportunity to use that speed. We've got to be able to use that speed to the corners, to the outside. That's just a part of the offense. The offense looks settled. It wasn't any turnovers tonight by the offense. No interceptions. Let me say that again. No interceptions. Dak looked comfortable out there. It wasn't a game where he didn't look out of control. He didn't look in control. But like I said, if there were something that I had to nitpick, he had no touchdowns tonight through the air. I'm sorry. If there was something that I had to nitpick on, it was the tight ends. I mean, Jake, you only had 2 catches, should have had 4, and one of them should have been a touchdown. Hendershot, you had a touchdown in your hand, and you dropped it. I expect more from these guys. Last year, they showed flash. They showed that they could catch the ball. They were competing. I don't know if it was just the wet conditions, but you got to share that up. You got to catch the ball. You definitely have to catch it. If it comes your way, you got to catch it. Wolf Hunter was fabulous tonight. 6 tackles, Marquise Bell, he had 8 tackles, man. And some big hits, man. Stephon Gilmore, 4 tackles, an interception. Deron Bland, 3 tackles, an interception. And of course, Trey, he caused 2 fumbles. Definitely Michael Parsons, 3 tackles, 2 sacks. I mean, he did what he did. They gave him 1 sack, but he had 2. I don't know. Again, I don't understand how he didn't get credit for that. Wanya even had an assisted tackle. Let's see. Oh, that's DeMarcus Lawrence who had the other sack. I mean, everybody was getting in on the action tonight. Dorrance had 2. Everybody was getting in on the action tonight, man. I loved it. I love what we saw. Just wanted to just react to it real fast. I don't like I said, I don't know that any of us predicted a 40 burger. A 40 burger? Nah, I don't think anybody predicted that. And if you said you predicted a 40-point win for the Cowboys, yeah, I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all. One thing I know, I've never seen the fans blew out before. I've never seen the fans blew out before. I mean, at all. I've never seen it. And if you're listening to this, you won't see the picture I just put up. But the picture that I'm putting up, I've never seen the fans blew out to where they leaving. And we blew the fans out the stadium. I mean, it was bad. They were gone in the third quarter. And of course it was raining. I guess nobody wanted to sit in the stands on a rainy, cool night. But hey, I mean, it's a good night for football. It definitely was a good night for the Cowboys. I'm interested in hearing what you guys got to say. And tomorrow we're going to get in depth on the game and just review everything that we saw. But I'm going to tell you, this defense is hungry. That's why I did a piece called Doomsday Defense. The Doomsday's back in D, in Big D, man. The Doomsday defense is back in Big D. And I'm going to tell you, there's going to be some games where Dak is going to have 200-300 yards, but this is kind of what it's going to look like. Dak maybe 220, 225, 2 touchdowns, and that's it. Because we're not going to need a lot. We're just not going to need a lot. This defense, not only did we hang a 40 burger, right? They didn't score. So it's 40-0. The defense pitched a shutout. That's wild. That's wild. And that's why I'm trying to tell you, if you're looking at playing the Dallas Cowboys, you got to know we're going to score. The offense is going to score 21 to 28 points, right? Our defense is not going to give you over 14 to 18 points. So, I mean, honestly, if you want to beat us, you have to hold the offense under 18 points. If you hold the offense under 18 points, you're going to have a chance to beat us. But I don't think you're going to beat us if, you don't score over 18 points. It's a wrap, and this defense looks like the Doomsday defense of old. I mean, you got people coming from everywhere, and the run defense was solid. It wasn't great. It was solid. Like I said, in the very beginning, New York was moving the ball up the middle with the run. And then it just started, once we finished and figured out that, I don't think Daniel Jones even threw a pass in the first 3 series. Maybe I'm wrong. Somebody tell me. In the first 3 series, first 3 times they had the ball, I don't remember Daniel Jones throwing a pass. I remember him dropping back. I remember him rolling it. And I know it was the third quarter before he hit a receiver with a pass, right? So, I mean, honestly, we figured out that Daniel Jones running situation, and that was a wrap, man. But hey, listen, thank you guys for listening to the Cowboys Global Cast here at the FFSN Network. Thank you guys for watching. We are DC4L. We are Dallas Cowboys for life, man. I'm going to tell you, please like and subscribe. Punch that like button. Subscribe so that, when we hear, you can go ahead and get those notifications that a new show is put up. And I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.